Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Frank, and this is a product review. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, that's not a 3D printed Captain America shield. I thought this was a 3D printing page. What the hell? Why wouldn't you just 3D print that? Well, first off, you're wrong. This is not just a 3D printing page. It's a whatever the hell I kind of want it to be page. In this case, it doesn't always have to be about 3D printing, and I'm a big proponent of not all solutions need to be 3D printed. This is a Marvel, nerd, geek, cosplay, prop, and mostly 3D print page. But this Captain America shield left me with a little bit of a conundrum. Would it be better to just buy the thing instead of trying to 3D print it? This is a pretty big product. It's a pretty round shield, obviously. It's perfectly flat, it's perfectly smooth. Getting metallic paint to look like that can be a little bit difficult. So it was $100 on Zavi.com, and I couldn't really pass it up. Now this is the 80th anniversary edition, 80-year edition. This is the continuation of the 75-year anniversary Marvel Legends Captain America shield, where they also made a plastic one just like this, but they also released a full metal one for about $300. And I really wish I could have got my hands on the metal one, but they're kind of obscure and hard to find, and I also don't know if I want to pay $300 for something like that. So I wanted to get this shield, see what it looked like, because I have a couple plans moving forward for something like this. My ultimate goal is to have Stormbreaker and Captain America shield and the Mark 1 Iron Man helmet and the Mark 85 Iron Man suit kind of all on display in my room. I'm also working on Captain America's first World War II shield, and I'm eventually gonna have Mjolnir. But I couldn't really pass this up because I just want Captain America's shield. And I also thought about getting this one since it's much cheaper than the metal one, and actually damaging this one exactly like is in the final scene of Endgame, and I actually might make a tutorial on doing that. It still depends on really where I want to go with this whole project, but the first step to doing this was actually getting my hands on the shield, and I figured, you know, since a lot of you guys are nerds too, why not do a little bit of a product review on it? So let's get started. The box came a little dinged up, nothing crazy, and it was already in another box when I got it, but it looks pretty good as it sits. This does have the nice leather straps on the back, and the box art alone is actually pretty nice. It gives you actually a pretty cool image of Captain America standing there, and that'd actually just make a pretty cool portrait to begin with. So let's crack this open. Now this is my first Marvel Legends anything. I've actually never bought something probably this nice, because as you can see, I've 3D printed everything else. But I wanted to see what this would actually look like. Now from the pictures, it looked like it was a little bit duller. It looked like it was more of a painted plastic, and my suspicions were correct. So the shield's intact, it looks pretty great in there, but already it kind of looks plastic, and I don't know how much I like that. So I think this is actually making my mind up for me on what I'm gonna do with this next. But damn, does that look nice. That is actually, that is very clean looking. So let's get rid of these. Be careful when cutting those zip ties on the back so this doesn't accidentally fall out and get damaged. Wow. That's really cool, actually. The leather straps feel great. This thing is absolutely beautiful. The paint on it and quality is just wonderful. I actually saw a little bit of another review on another Captain America shield, because when I was debating on getting this one, I wasn't sure about the path I wanted to take, and the clear coat and finish on it when he zoomed in didn't actually look that good. It looked like it had orange peeled a little bit. It was on the 75th anniversary Captain America shield. But already, unfortunately, and not to deter you guys, I'm not a fan. The first thing I'm noticing right out of box is the heavy amount of overspray with this blue right here. That's just kind of a pretty poor tape line, unfortunately. Aside from that, it looks pretty good. But what I'm noticing is that this white band right here is actually plastic that's clicked in. The same with the star. So that leads me to believe that somewhere on the back side, you can actually pop this out. But you can actually get a good look at the back side here. Let me lay this down without destroying it. And I'm pretty sure that's what all these little magnet looking tabs are. And actually, the back kind of looks a little bit better than the front. The back actually looks like a nice authentic shield, but the back actually looks far superior to the front. A little bit of dust in here. The leather straps really just make this. They're nice and adjustable. They're obviously faux leather. The 75th, the all-metal one, has much nicer straps, and you actually have the nice Hasbro logos here, because, well, that's who it's made by. Made in good old China, and it was made in 2016, and I'm just now getting my hands on the thing, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, the back of it looks a lot better than the front. Now, that's not to say the front doesn't look good, especially at a distance. If this is going to be on your wall, and this is just something for display, I definitely wouldn't, you know, just talk you out of this at all. And if you are more of a Captain America comic book fan, then this might be the shield for you, because it does look very cartoony. This obviously is his very, you know, original shield, but even in the pictures, that white actually looks a little metallic, and they did a good job at making the imagery of this look metallic. But this just is completely 100% painted, and that definitely just made up my mind on what I want to do with this. I am going to repaint this thing, and I'm gonna make this look metallic, and I think I'm gonna damage it too. So we're gonna find out about that. So this thing still does look beautiful. Again, if you're just putting it on the wall and you want a good Captain America shield like I did, this thing's gonna look absolutely great. Again, the back of it feels absolutely wonderful. It's actually pretty nice and sturdy to hold. This would be something I'd probably wear to like a Comic-Con or a convention. It's plastic, it's lighter, it's not gonna, you know, wear you out. Where the metal one, that's a little bit more of a collector's item, and I probably wouldn't want to risk taking that somewhere and messing it up. For funsies real quick, let's go grab Stormbreaker. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty cool being able to hold Stormbreaker and Captain America's shield, and I won't discourage you from this. Again, if you're looking for just that nice wall-mounted prop, it looks really great. It's a good size, even though it is a little bit smaller than Cap's actual shield. This is 24 inches, where his real shield is like 2.5 feet, about 30, 31, 32 inches. So it still feels great. And this Stormbreaker was 3D printed, because I do actually 3D print some of my stuff. And yeah, this is definitely a pretty cool little product. I would still recommend it, even with those little bit of overspray I was talking about, but I'm gonna clean that up anyway. I'd give this thing probably, if I was to rate it on a scale, I'd say like 8.5 out of 10. It's still a really cool prop. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I want to do a lot more reviews like this, because I do have a lot more nerd stuff coming in. I do like buying, you know, little figurines and little one-offs like this. They're pretty fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video too. If you guys haven't already, if you could subscribe, it'd be really cool. And if you made your way over to the channel because of this shield, give a look around, see what you think about the channel. I do, you know, obviously have my own 3D printed Iron Man suit. I do have a big multitude of other stuff that might interest you, especially if you're a Marvel MCU fan. So take a look. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.